Hello friends, welcome to this channel. The main goal of this video is memorizing the answer before the exams so that we can revise in less time. So today we are going to memorize the answer of the question number 1, that is necrosis, define types with examples. So firstly we have to understand the sequence of the answer of this question. So firstly we will write a definition, its causes, and then the type of each necrosis. We classified each necrosis under the categories like first its causes, then examples, then gross features, and then microscopic features. In this way we have to write the answer in our university examinations. So let's start the question. Question number 1, that is necrosis, define types with examples. First, its definition: it is a localized area of death of tissue followed by degradation of tissue by hydrolytic enzymes liberated from dead cells. So from dead cells there are various hydrolytic enzymes are released and they are doing the degradation of tissue, and that's why death of tissue occurs, and this is called as necrosis. Then its causes: hypoxia, chemical and physical agent, microbial agents, and immunological injury. Two essential changes characterize irreversible cell injury in necrosis of all types are: first, cell digestion by lytic enzymes; second, denaturation of proteins. Types of necrosis: there are 5 types of necrosis: coagulative, liquefaction, caseous, fat, and fibrinoid. First is coagulative necrosis. It is the most common type. Its causes: first, irreversible focal injury; second, mostly from cessation from blood flow, ischemia; third, less often from bacterial and chemical agents. Gross features: early stage, the foci are pale, firm, and slightly swollen, and with progression they will become more yellowish, softer, and shrunken. Now let's see the microscopic features of coagulative necrosis. First, conversion of normal cells into their tombstones. Second, necrosed cells becomes swollen and appear more eosinophilic than the normal. Third, cell digestion and liquefaction fail to occur. Fourth, necrosed focus is infiltrated by inflammatory cells and dead cells are phagocytosed, leaving granular debris and fragments of cells. And we have to draw the diagram of each necrosis with H&E pencil. So this is the diagram of coagulative necrosis. So we have to show viable renal tissues, inflammatory cell injury, and necrotic tissue. Then second is liquefaction necrosis. Here we have to draw diagram with H&E pencils. We have to show here gliosis, granulation tissue, and liquefactive necrosis. Now what is the meaning of gliosis here? So gliosis is a fibrous proliferation of glial cells in injured areas of central nervous system. Then what is this granulation tissue? It is an important component in wound healing process. Now let's see the causes of liquefaction necrosis. This occurs due to ischemic injury, bacterial or fungal infections, degradation of tissue by action of hydrolytic enzymes. Now examples: infarct brain and abscess cavity. What is this infarct brain? It occurs as a result of disrupted blood flow to brain due to problems with the blood vessels that supply it. Then gross features of the liquefaction necrosis: affected area is soft with liquefied center containing necrotic debris, and later cyst wall is formed. Then microscopic features: cystic space contains necrotic cell debris. Debris means waste material, so necrotic cell waste materials. Second is macrophages filled with phagocytosed material, and cyst wall is formed in brain and in abscess cavity. In brain it is formed by proliferating capillaries, inflammatory cells, and gliosis, and in abscess cavity it is formed by proliferating fibroblast. Now third type is caseous necrosis. Here we have to draw viable lymphoid tissue, granulomatous inflammation, and caseous necrosis. Caseous necrosis combines features of both coagulative and liquefactive necrosis. found in the center of foci of tuberculous infections. Then gross features, it resembles dry cheese, soft, granular and yellowish. Then what are the microscopic features? Necrosed foci, it is structureless, eosinophilic, and it contains granular debris. Surrounding tissue, it is granulomatous. An inflammatory reaction consists of epithelioid cells with foreign body type and peripheral mantle of lymphocyte. Now fourth type is fat necrosis. Here we have to draw the diagram. A cloudy appearance of the fat cells and mixed inflammatory cells. Fat necrosis occur at two anatomically different locations and morphologically similar lesions. Examples, acute pancreatic necrosis and traumatic fat necrosis in breast. Now in pancreas, there is liberation of pancreatic lipases from injured or inflamed tissue that results in necrosis of pancreas and fat deposits throughout the peritoneal cavity. Neutral fat in adipose cells hydrolyzes into glycerol plus free fatty acids. Then liquid free fatty acids plus calcium, it combines and forms the calcium soap. Now gross features of the fat necrosis, it is yellowish white and firm deposits. Formation of calcium soaps. And what are the two characteristics of calcium soaps? Necrosed foci are more firm and a chalky white appearance. Microscopic features, necrosed fat cells has a cloudy appearance and it is surrounded by inflammatory reactions. Formation of calcium soaps. Calcium soaps are amorphous, granular and basophilic material. Then fifth type is fibrinoid necrosis. Here we have to draw the fibrinoid necrosis, debris and viable polymorphonuclear neutrophils. Now let's see the characteristic features. It is characterized by deposition of fibrin-like material which has the staining properties of fibrin. Examples, immunologic tissue injury. Examples of this immunologic tissue injury are immune complex vasculitis, autoimmune diseases, Arthur's reaction. What is this Arthur's reaction? It is acute localized inflammatory response that occurs after vaccination. Arterioles in hypertension and peptic ulcer. Microscopically, necrotic focus, it is surrounded by a nuclear debris of neutrophils. And second, local hemorrhage may occur due to rupture of blood vessels. So in this way we have seen the answer of the question, that is necrosis, define and types with examples. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.